It's your girl, Lala G, and this is the absolute most. I know I said on my channel it'll probably do a lot of fashion, current events, things like that. Well, this is current events, and this has been heavy on my heart in the last couple weeks. Well, not even the last couple weeks, my whole entire lifetime, because I've had to deal with this type of stuff. And it's honestly, it's exhausting. I have so many questions, concerns, and I don't even know where to begin. So, a lot's been going on in the world, as everyone knows, unless you're hiding under a rock, which is probably the best place for anybody right now. But there has been a lot going on in terms of what police violence against black people and police officers, more importantly, George Floyd, Apparently, that set off the time bomb on people actually wanting to help and become more knowledgeable about things that are happening with African American people. My question is, why did it have to take to George Floyd for that to happen? Because there have been countless of other people who have been murdered by the police, or there's actual footage, or they've been beaten by the police, and there's actual footage, and nothing happens. But it took George Floyd, who you could actively hear him call for his mother, for that to happen, for you to finally say something. And of course, before y'all come after me, I know not all, but it seems like in America, that just lit the flame of the fire of this happening. I hope everyone that has decided to now join the cause and learn more and proactively, want to help out, know that this fight is just now starting. This is the beginning. The flame has been lit, and there's going to be a lot of things that are happening, because this isn't just about George Floyd. This is now including the additional 120 people that were killed by cops during these riots, during these protests, things like that, for no reason. These are for the countless people who took rubber bullets to the face and now are blind because of the protests. Mind you, these are all peaceful protests when a majority of this stuff happens. This is for the 5 people who have been found hanged, and there are no reasons why this is happening. It's not suicide, but what is it? So now, this is the fight that we are going to have to endure. I'm trying to find the right words for this, because this shit's hard. I have to deal with this every day. There are people out there who, I'm going to read a book. But what are you going to do once you finish reading that book? Are you going to actively speak on this when you have other people who are still hating against minorities, who think it's okay to kill black people in the streets? What are you going to do with that knowledge? How are you going to make sure that this stops happening? I had one of my good friends tell me, and she's white and she's simply amazing. She says, Shonda, this is not your fight. This fight is the white people have to make this change. This is not on y'all. This is on us. And she is absolutely correct. We have done nothing but raise your families, build cities. We just want to exist, and we want to be equal. And that's all we ask for. So please make sure you are taking all this knowledge that you're reading from these books, that you're researching, and you're actively using this information to make a change. Because you can read all the books in the world, but if you do nothing with it, then what's the point? To my black men, I love you. until my dying days. You help create the greatness that is me. But it's hard to love y'all when y'all out here killing us and disrespecting black women for no reason whatsoever. There have been countless murders of black women that are supporting black men. For example, there was a 19-year-old woman who left a march, trusted a gentleman, a sir. Well, he's not a gentleman, he's an asshole. And he was supposed to help take her home, sexually assaulted her, and then she reported it, and a week later, now she's dead. Let's not forget the beatings of trans women, the murders of trans women. Why do y'all do this? We are out here fighting in the trenches for you, and yet this stuff still happens. We are all women. We are black women. We love you, and we deserve the same respect that you want it, that you guys want. I mean, please help me. Somebody just tell me. I don't understand why that we treat our black women just so horribly. I mean, we put in much into this world as everybody else does, but yet we are treated the worst. Help me understand. To my Latinos, my Mexicans, my Spanish, to whoever I've missed under that umbrella, I do apologize, but I see y'all. I hear you guys. Thank you. We appreciate all of the protesting that we are doing together. We can't do this alone. Brown people like you guys are getting the same treatment for cops for years, and that has to end also. When you fight for one, you fight for us all. So again, I can't say enough. We are in this together. Thank you. And this is for my black women. We out here. We on the front lines. We love these black men, and we fight our dying breaths, everything for these men. Sometimes we go underappreciated, but I just want y'all to know I love each and every one of y'all. All women. This means the transgender women. This means the black women that y'all deem not good enough for society. The bougie black women. All of us. All black women. I love each and every one of you. But take a break occasionally. Make sure you take care of yourselves. This shit is stressful. Take some time out. Breathe. Take care of yourselves. Go get a manicure, pedicure, or do it yourself. It's COVID, I forgot. But please make sure you take care of yourselves. If you're sick, you can't take care of anybody else. So if you're stressed, you can't take care of anybody else. So take care of yourself first, then you can take over the world. So again, this is my channel, The Absolute Most. That little thing there was probably the absolute most. It was a rant, but it was on my chest. I needed to get it out. We just gotta love one another. But everybody's got some work to do. Except for black women. We need a break. We need a break. We are tired of saving everyone's asses. I mean, we tried to save y'all in 2016, and look, here we are now. I'm Lala G. If you want to hear more things like this, or you don't, and I've got fashion, everything else, please subscribe. Thank you.